What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another Daddyphatsnaps reaction. This time we checking out his song "Who Am I," featuring Ghen or Ghen. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. But anyways, this is shot and edited, produced video wise by Internet City, Aaron and Mikey. So that's super exciting. Get to see a little bit of that work. And this is his first song off of his upcoming EP, which happened to drop today, or this is going to release tomorrow, but today during my birthday. So let's freaking get it, man. Let's get it. This is like a birthday present to me, getting to experience some of this. I feel like we're about to witness something special. So let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
I mean, just keep at it. You know, a lot of the times, a lot of people will be telling you, you can't do it. You can't, you can't do this. You're too short, whatever. I've been through all of it. You just got to keep believing in what you believe.
Bro, okay, not the, the music. That's what's up. So immediately he's already telling us this is the type of stuff that he's been talking about for the longest, right? We already know what type of hard work Daddyphatsnaps put in his work. Look at the thumbnail behind me, bro. Look at this thumbnail. Those are the eyes of a determined worker. Look at it as it peers into your soul and asks you, what are you doing with your life? Oh, man, came with the vintage video footage.
You're too short, whatever. I've been through all of it. You just got to keep believing in what you believe.
He said too short? I thought Daddyphatsnaps was about at least bigger than I was, taller than I was. I'm 6'3". I could have sworn he was at least my height or higher. Oh, it must be the singer Ghen.
Started there, but now I'm here. Blood, sweat, and tears. And I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. And I gotta wait. There's no other option. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. And I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way,
Go ahead.
on my way.
So busy thinking about the stars when I'm in my room. I wonder if I lined it up, could I hit the moon? Too many people looking up but never hit the roof. So I keep my head down, planning out a different route.
So many people keep their head up but never hit the roof, never hit the ceiling. Okay, first off, that intro immediately kind of telling you what kind of song this is about to be, man. This, woo. If you line up the stars, like if I just do things the exact amount of way, am I gonna be able to get there?
Too many people looking up but never hit the roof. So I keep my head down, planning out a different route. Always been the underdog, never fit a group. And I walked in others' paths, didn't fit the shoes. Yeah, I grew up in the hood but didn't look at fair skin. So when I was on the block, it wasn't with a crew.
Bro, I feel this, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Hold on.
He's been the underdog, never fit a group. And I walked in others' paths, didn't fit the shoes.
Walked in others' path, didn't fit the shoes. When he says something like that, sometimes when we looking at when we trying to come up right in our certain craft, right? We, of course, if you want to be successful, you need to look at other people, how they're being successful, and try to emulate those, right? Emulate those same actions. But sometimes those actions don't necessarily equate to the same success, right? So you got to take it with a pinch of salt. You got to be able to use, look at that and to try to adapt it into your own ways. Otherwise, you're going to fail.
Yeah, I grew up in the hood, but didn't look at fair skin. So when I was on the block, it wasn't with a crew.
Didn't look at fair skin. I'm guessing I believe that's a take on like the light skinness and everything. Didn't look at fair skin, so he wasn't with a crew.
Yeah, I grew up in the hood, but didn't look at fair skin. So when I was on the block, it wasn't with a crew. Wasn't blessed with opportunity. The biggest breakthroughs in my life came from losing sleep. And even though I'm from the beach where the shooters be, I promise if you come corrected, I would rather shoot the breeze.
Yo, my goodness, man. So basically saying that, shoot the breeze, he ain't. I forgot what that saying means, shoot the breeze. I don't know why I'm forgetting about it. Basically, what I'm getting from it is that, he ain't necessarily, he's from the beach, he from the beach, ain't talking about Malibu, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't really about, that violence and everything. But for some reason, I'm forgetting shoot the breeze. Have a casual conversation. Right. So I pretty much had the gist.
Wasn't blessed with opportunity. The biggest breakthroughs in my life came from losing sleep.
That right there, the biggest breakthroughs in my life comes from losing sleep. I was reading up some stuff about self-discipline and stuff, and they were saying something about, when it comes to success and everything, one of the things, outside of your 9 to 5, one of the things you have to do is make it a part of your schedule. It needs to be a part of your schedule. It's like going to work is a part of your schedule. If you ain't waking up in the morning, like for instance, Daddyphatsnaps, we hear so many stories about him mixing his stuff until 4 a.m. in the morning, right? It's almost like time is secondary, right? And this craft is primary, right? So whatever it takes, it needs to be a part of the schedule. It needs to get to the fact to where you literally feel depressed if you can't get it correct. Oh no, not get it correct. Cause as artists, sometimes we working on something, we might never feel like it's ready, but we got to get it out. But the whole point thing is to align your mind to work on it always. And if you miss a day, then you probably will start feeling bad. That means it's become a habit, and it's not a bad feeling, right? That means, all right, you're attuned to get this to get this work done, so, and I lose a lot of sleep actually. 9 to 5 and coming here to my kids, to my wife, and then with this reaction channel.
The crew. Wasn't blessed with opportunity. The biggest breakthroughs in my life came from losing sleep. And even though I'm from the beach where the shooters be, I promise if you come corrected, I would rather shoot the breeze. They never tell you what you give to pursue your dreams. How your best friend is becoming your computer screen. I always feel like every moment that I spend away is taken from the vision of what life for me can truly be.
Yo, my goodness, man. And it's ringing so true to me right now. Life is pretty much a big computer screen. My wife, sometimes my wife had to really point it out. She would say sometimes when I come home, I jump straight on the computer, right? I jump straight on the computer and I start getting these reactions out here because I'm trying to grow a reaction channel. And in the minute that she told me that, because from my point of perspective, I didn't think that I was that bad. But when she pointed it out, I was like, dang, bro. I come and ever since then, every time I come home, I wait at least 2 hours before I start recording because I can't neglect my family. So I feel that it's so easy to kind of get caught up in that vision and just start churning out everybody when you're zeroed in focus. It's a very fine line.
I tell you what you give to pursue your dreams. How your best friend is becoming your computer screen. I always feel like every moment that I spend away is taken from the vision of what life for me can truly be.
Facts. And I was just telling you guys about that. When it becomes a habit, when you turn it into a habit, taking a day off, it hurts so much because there's something that's going on in my mind always. Every day that you take off, somebody else is catching up. God, I hate that saying, but it rings so much true. Sometimes I just feel so bad, so depressed when I can't upload something. I'm just I got to do something. I got to be progressing forward, right? Because I'm sitting there, man, if I released a video the other day, man, I'd be X amount much more than I was before. Maybe I would have been 30 more subscribers than I am now. It's a fine line, man. It's a very fine line.
And I ain't worried about the cloud and the jewelry. Really, I just want my son to know there's always food to eat. Cause when you stacking up the bread, you got options that I didn't have. So it ain't nothing when you want the gluten-free. And God, he told me in the end, it's just you and me. So I'll be steady dotting I's and that's to a T. But in my mind, I'm still a child running through the streets, lonely in my room while my mind wanders through a dream.
My goodness, man. Bro, hold on, run that back, bro. Daddyphatsnaps, bro.
Stacking up the bread, you jewelry. Really, I just want my son to know there's always food to eat. Cause when you stacking up the bread, you got options that I didn't have. So it ain't nothing when you want the gluten-free.
Yo, you got options that you have. Yo, okay, look, dude. I didn't even, Daddyphatsnaps, bro, you speaking to me right now. I didn't even think about starting a YouTube channel until after my son was born. When he was born, I was sitting here thinking, I was just like, man, my parents was always at work. You know what I'm saying? My parents were separated. My dad lived someplace else. My mother lived someplace else. So straight off that, just based off that fact right there, I was like, all right, cool. You already going to have a better life than I did because me and my wife, we ain't separating for nothing. We gonna stay together. I'm not gonna let my child grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, there's always options when it comes to stacking up the bread. You don't always have to do a 9 to 5, right? But I want to lead by example. You know, I want my son to grow up and be like, oh, snaps, you know, my dad didn't have to go to 9 to 5 to be able to provide, you know? He said, it ain't nothing, bro. You want the gluten free, you can have it, you know? That's crazy, man. That's what it's about, man. When you have children, man, your whole entire life focus should be about, you know, obviously, I always thought that having children is probably the most selfless thing that you can do, because your life is not necessarily over, but all of your actions need to be for the betterment of that child, especially when it comes to providing. And for me, it's being at home while being a provider for my child. So that's another reason why, you know, started this reaction channel outside of pursuing good music, you know, like this. So it's reading even harder, because I think both of our children are about the same age. Possibly, I can't remember when his son Levi was born. My son was born. He's 2 years old. He might got a year on me, I think. But I'm in that same boat, man. I mean, I'm not as, you know, super successful like you, Daddyphatsnaps, but I got that same mindset, man.
Cause when you stacking up the bread, you got options that I didn't have, so it ain't nothing when you want the gluten free. And God, he told me in the end, it's just you and me. So I'll be steady dotting I's, and that's to a T. But in my mind, I'm still a child running through the streets, lonely in my room while my mind wanders through a dream.
And I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been. And I gotta wait, there's no other option. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. And I'm on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, on my way. Good. I'm on my way now.
They always told me who I couldn't be. Too short, so you'll never make it to a team. Yeah, you made it, but you'll never make it to a D. Vision 1 college, oh, you made it? Well, it ain't the league.
Right? Even if you turn around and flip it on and be like, look, I made it. And they say, oh, but it ain't this, ain't that. Bro, I'm telling you, man, you always gonna hear a million no's before you hear a yes, right? And your ability to pick yourself up after the end of those no's is going to determine, in my opinion, how successful you're going to be, right? How well do you take those falls? How well do you take those L's? Do you get up from them, or do you just let them destroy you?
You made it, but you'll never make it to a D. Vision 1 college, oh, you made it? Well, it ain't the league. Heard you started making music, you ain't making cheese. Or you started making money, you ain't raking cheese. Well, people ain't about to listen, you're just taking themes. Or you're making streams, that ain't music, you just making memes. I don't need your blessing on my grind, went from peddling to peddling. Dog in this world, and its mysteries I'm meddling. Went from having metal in my hand, now I'm meddling. Pilgrim in this world, ain't no place I'm ever settling.
What that back?
To listen, you're just taking themes. Or you're making streams, that ain't music, you just making memes. I don't need your blessing on my grind, went from peddling to peddling.
I don't need your blessings. I don't need your blessings, man. I'm going to stay on my grind. Not tunnel vision, focused vision, self-discipline. Take the constructive criticism where it needs to be. Learn how to learn how to wean out what's wasting your time versus what's actual constructive criticism, and just keep your head down and start grinding, man. My goodness, I don't need your blessings, man. Bro.
Dog in this world, and its mysteries I'm meddling. Went from having metal in my hand, now I'm meddling. Pilgrim in this world, ain't no place I'm ever settling. And neither should you. It'd be the one standing still to minimize what you do and criticize how you move. Say they doing big, but I'm squinting eyes at the proof. Keep spinning lines, I'll be spinning lines in the booth. So if I come off as pretentious, well, I just wanted them to know that I can see they're venomous. I can see the hate, and it's coursing through the fangs and the sentences. It saddens me, cause even to this date I've been generous. I'm battling myself every day. Well, I just wanted them to know that I can see they're venomous. I can see the hate, and it's coursing through the fangs and the sentences. It saddens me, cause even to this date I've been generous.
Even to this day I've been generous.
I'm battling myself every day, and it's strenuous, so I don't really see any mates as competitors. I'm just living every day like it's the end of.
God, you're gonna make me. How many times am I gonna have to pause this day fast? We already looking at a 15-minute video, bro. This is about to be the longest video that I've done. for it. And the reason why is because you just spitting so much stuff that I'm aligning with that I got a bunch to say. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do anime raps and stuff, there's gonna be some references I don't get, right? But when you get on this track and you start talking about real life stuff, man, that's where I'm ingrained in the real life stuff. That's the stuff that I can really pick up, you know. You keep making videos like this, bro. There's gonna be 20-minute reactions, and I ain't even gonna know it because I'm just gonna be talking.
Saddens me, cause even to this date I've been generous. I'm battling myself every day and it's strenuous, so I don't really see any mates as competitors.
You are your own worst enemy. Can't nobody bring you down worse than yourself. You got your inner self, your inner peace. If that's good, can't nobody throw you off track, bro. It's just you battling you. Why y'all think Peso Pete made that hit that death battle EP? It's just him versus him.
I miss living every day like it's the end of this. And sitting in this cave, I like to reminisce.
And I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I've been, and I gotta win. There's no other option. My destination's waiting for me, waiting on me. I'm on my way, on my way.
Ghen, amazing. It's good stuff, man. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this was good. This was good, man. Yeah, I see you there when you're watching like your old videos. You know, sometimes it's good to go back in the past and kind of look at how far you've come to kind of keep yourself motivated to keep going, you know. And, you know, this song, I imagine he's probably watching those clips over and over again, you know, while he's trying to structure the lyrics to probably try to remember all the no's and all the L's and stuff that he may have taken to get to his career. And then you kind of look at yourself now and it's just like, yo, he probably looked at that and say, yo, I need to speak up on this because there's probably other people that may be going through the same things, you know? And when we hear these type of songs, you know, the stuff that's kind of steeped in real life, you know, I feel like they are more relatable, right, than the anime and stuff that he's been putting out, right? Because there ain't nothing fantasy about this. You know, a lot of us going through the same stuff. A lot of us trying to come up out here. A lot of us taking L's. A lot of us getting no's in our faces. But then you just kind of look at artists like Daddyphatsnaps and you're just like, bro, you know, he was able to do it, right? So, you know, what's stopping me, right? Do I have the right practices? Do I have the right mindset, the mentality to keep it going? It's just stuff you got to ask yourself. And if you don't, then you need to find out how to correct that, right? Because like I said, you your own worst enemy. Okay, nobody beat you down worse than yourself. So we coming up on 20 minutes, so I need to go ahead and end this reaction. Daddyphatsnaps is awesome. Looking forward to the rest of your EP. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.